Yeah, folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RIMWORLD. We've got still way too few people for our base, and we got a mech raid that is preparing for a while, and then I'm gonna go. I'm a little scared of the scorchers because setting people on fire is not ideal for us. And Petra's currently bed resting, so once again, we're gonna have to interrupt her sleep, and I feel so bad about that, but that's the way she goes. Sky, I appreciate you doing some cleaning. Oh, you don't have any wood right now, because you need Tad to come over here. You're consuming a fine meal, great. And when you're done, I'm going to need you to harvest this oak tree, and then actually harvest that one as well, so we have enough wood. Ooh, that is slow. What's your plant skill? 7. That feels really slow. Tad's only got one arm. Right, I forgot about that. Sorry, Tad. All right, the mechanoids are attacking. Petra, I'm sorry you have to wake up. You'll never get a proper night's crypto sleep. Death rest. Unfortunately, it seems. Okay, we're going to go and get our people a little bit spread out to try to minimize the chance that we get fired all over. Actually, I'll move Sky there. And Chico, you got a long-range weapon. I'll move there. Okay. And, all right, well, we got the traps did a little bit. Take you down. And then the very important thing is going to be, we might even run up here in case you don't engage melee. There we go. As long as you're in melee, I don't think you're going to scorcher us. Excellent. And then we got pack number 2 coming in. Great. Yeah, we're going to be fine. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and, like, remove the allowed area restriction now, because, I mean, it doesn't matter. They're all recruited. Come on in. All right, again, I'll be ready to jump on this guy if he doesn't run up into melee. Okay, good. It'd be great to do this with the MPs. Oh, no! See, that's exactly what I was afraid of. Vasquez is a poor shooter. I'm going to get you to extinguish Petra, please. I tried. Actually, Petra, I think, is out now. Great. So go there. Tad, run up and... Oh, all right, that didn't work out. There's fire there. I don't want to go through. Okay. All right, this is fine. Yeah, I'm not worried about the pikemen with our defensive setup. Good. Tad will get you to move over there. Just put out that fire and then go stand over here, please. Nope. Sorry, my bad. I forgot I hadn't actually queued up an extinguish fire. I just told you to move. There's still some of this fuel on the ground, but it shouldn't be a problem. Move up. Yeah, perfect. Get pinned into melee. Woo! Take a few more shots to shoot you. There you go. All right. Release, and that's it. No red dots. Everything is fine and groovy. Excellent. Since we don't have a restriction, I could send you... You know what? I'm going to get Tad to do it. Go ahead and load in some wood over there, please. I want to do some high priority hauls on some things. Could haul the wood inside the base. It doesn't feel critical, so probably not. How's this one? Oh, yeah, that one's about to go out as well. Oh, I think you're already doing... No, it was only a tiny little load. You're not carrying enough wood. I tell you to do this. Okay, grab the full stack. Oh, can you only carry 11 at a time because you're one-armed? That might be the case. Bossa. Oh, yeah, Bossa still has her leg, too. We're going to queue up a little remove. Sky, sorry to wake you, but make sure to do a proper capture here. Get that sorted. Thank you. Yeah, you're still in refueling. Surgery failed. Well, more medical practice, I suppose. Petra, I know you think you're hurt, but you're actually fine. Actually, you know what? Should I just... Okay, Petra, all the wood. Sky, who's up... Well, I should let you eat your meal, because you're pretty cranky. I'm just hoping you grab a big, proper max set. 46 might be the most you can haul. I mean, it is fair that wood is, like, big and bulky. So I'm not doing an actual, like, priority haul mass command here. Terrifying hallucinations of Stoker. That should be fine. You're going to try to run away from people. Well, you can't really run away anyway, so you're going to be okay. All right. Rebuild the traps is fine. You know what I'm going to do is I will go and do a high priority haul in here to clear a bunch of the garbage out of the freezer, because I want to move the mechanoid corpses in here so they don't just sit outside and decay. Oh, and actually, that reminds me. Over here... the weapons actually don't matter. They're just going to get thrown into the water. The shuttle engine doesn't decay, which is nice, but I don't want the components out here. And I don't want, like, a random fire burning away the shuttle engine. The shuttles are insanely OP, and we definitely want that bit. So yeah, we hauled a little bit of wood in, and then just like that, the power is out. Petra, I'm going to get you to prioritize this, please. Should I kill the Mega Sloth? I mean, you're not really a problem. Major break risk with Petra. Should I just put you back in the bed resting? Should just not have you. You know what? Just here, rest until healed. I just want you to stay inside. What? Oh, did you just insta heal yourself? You may have. Tell you what, I'm gonna get you to clean in here just to keep you indoors a little bit. The sun is setting now, so at least that won't be an issue anymore. Actually, oh, we don't have a reassure, unfortunately. Okay. I could put you back in the bed resting, but you're pretty, like, it's fuller now. And I think the bed rest is a, actually, I'm not sure. I think it's a constant time, regardless of how much bed resting is needed, but perhaps it's not the case. Still, I'm just worried we'd interrupt you again, which I suppose doesn't strictly matter, but okay, I did have the high priority haul, but yeah, moods have improved. Do you want to get a third wood-fired generator? I mean, do I want to? No. But we do occasionally, I think, get some brownouts even when we're at full power. I'm going to do it because we're a little slow on other things. And this way, if one of them goes out, like even if... Because I think with 2, we were getting a little brownout sometimes with some of the temperature things having to work. The third will protect against that, and the third will also protect against one of these running out of fuel. It'll give us a little bit more of a buffer, which might not be strictly required, but yeah, what the heck? What the heck? Boss... Remove peg leg. Keep trying. Eventually it'll work. We also need to get Tad an arm. Maybe we could trade for a prosthetic arm. Surgery failed. What's your skill at now? 12.17. All right. I mean, obviously the odds are not greatly in our favor, but it's okay. We're training. Oh, someone's got to go. I guess you're not running out because the other doors are closed, but that is non-ideal. All right. You know what we're going to do? We're going to mine out this. We're going to get a bigger stockpile, our real stockpile over here. I guess I don't need to do all of it. What I'll do is I'll do a cancel command right over here. So we'll do this for a new stockpile, which we will extend later. This for the bigger workshop as well. All right. Well, that is going to keep our miners kind of busy, but I guess it's probably fine. Whoa, that swan is going nuts. Absolutely nuts. All right. Farming worksite, fine. Yeah, this is just a regular sleep, which is okay. And Tad, oh yeah, you got muscle parasites. Okay, but we'll get through the tend. See, and look at this. See, the power is browning out again. Sky, refuel this generator, please. And I guess Sky's not going to be doing construction right now because she's going to be doing mining. I think that's probably okay. We really do need the stockpile. I don't like how much stuff we've got for the amount of people we've got. I'm sure I don't like the wealth we've got for the amount of people we've got either. And the amount of just regular busy work. Maybe I should scale back even more on farming. I could do a thing where I turn off sowing for everything. It's still pretty early. No, I think we still want to harvest. As I say, turn off our sowing for everything except food, or maybe just turn it off for food because we're actually pretty good there. But we do need to make sure to carry a lot forward into winter. Although there are huntables on the map. We won't have that many mouths to feed. Stoker eventually is going to decay. We're just letting him decay. Okay, Sky's actions are ready, but I don't think we need to do anything. We could do a reassure on Petra to try to cancel out the friend died, but I don't think that's needed. Hello, War Merchant, although that's the primitives, the tribals. It is nice playing on a seed, so that I know the names of these tribes now. It's kind of convenient. Slightly less looking up. But yeah, it's a little disappointing because there's no way they're going to have anything particularly good. But maybe we can offload some random crap on them. Just lower some wealth. I could be tempted to buy herbal medicines, but no. You know, I'm going to sell the ambrosia. And anytime we make sales, it effectively lowers our wealth. Crappy weapons that we're not interested in. A bunch of clothing we're just going to unload. Free up some inventory space. And some kind of wealth management. I'll leave this parka here, and there's nothing we want to buy from you, huh? You know what? Actually, I will buy a bunch of herbal medicine, and I'm going to sell this extra parka. Yep, okay. I think that might be a good idea. I mean, really, the high priority haul is on the herbal, although we're going to want the silver in our stockpile for the merchant, because otherwise it doesn't count. And it's not a big walk, so that's going to be okay. All right. Done, 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 done. Mine out over here is fine. Oh, you didn't go for very long. Wait, what's that pathing? Did you do something else? Maybe they were coming in here to pick up a meal first? But it certainly looked like they pathed from here through here to there to get it. Should I run one of the true pathfinding mods? I mean, I know it's not good for performance. And it does change the gameplay. See, that's the thing. It actually changes the gameplay. Not in a, maybe not the most, like, substantial way, but it definitely does. For good or ill, like, you know, attackers are going to get the same, you know, benefit or whatever from full pathfinding as well. We're not going to have to worry about rushing to smooth this area. Eventually we will, at least the floor for dirt management, unless I build like concrete flooring there because it's much faster. And yeah, I don't think we need to smooth the walls because we don't have to run power through there. Like back in the day before we had the hidden conduits, I would always want to smooth the walls so I could run the conduits in there so they wouldn't be visible, but that's not an issue anymore. We're still not doing any research. We could just turn off all the sewing, couldn't we? Tad's good at research. Should I just... Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go and turn off Tad's plant work. Because you're not actually very good at it. I'm going to turn off the fishing. Because we don't care that much either. Let's have you just start researching, Tad. Yeah, okay. Alright, I think that's good. So it is going to slow down our planting, but that might be fine. I've already turned off sowing on the hay, because we don't necessarily need more. Everything else, yeah. You keep going. That's going to be okay. Alright. This guy is chatting. You're just... Oh, right. Yeah, we have the convert recruit, which is really unnecessary because you're just going to die. It mostly comes down to, do I want to train up social? I'm going to switch you to just maintain. We're going to free up more time for Sky. Yeah. Training skill stuff is great and all, but when we only got 5 pawns, maybe not. A gift of Glitter World Medicine. Jeez. Maybe I would have even bought that, but guess I don't need to. All right. So Tad, you're consuming a fine meal, and then you're going to go research? Yes. Okay, good. Get the battery tech. We'll get the solar tech. I mean, this is a dirty room, which is going to hurt the research rate. It looks like Boss is doing the research, but that's clearly not the situation. Vasquez, I'm going to get you to come in here and just prioritize cleaning this room a little bit. Oh, actually, never mind. I'm going to get you to fill up this wood generator, please. That's what we're going to do. Do I turn off the sewing? Oh, and then the other one needs to be filled as well. Vasky. And yeah, I guess we're not getting full stacks here. I just want to have someone more hauling. It's not going to be Tad, because I think your carrying capacity is impacted by the one-arm thing. I'm not aware of where that shows up. Like, is there a carry weight? Well, let's go for carry. Carrying capacity 11. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Also impacted by body size. So if we had a kid, yeah, they haul less. Also spend a lot of time just doing entertainment stuff. A bunch of heal root. Probably worth planting. I'm assuming research speed isn't affected by manipulation. I think it's affected by height. Or height. Sight. Health. Oh, it is affected by manipulation. Oh, god dang. Okay, Tad, listen. Man. Should I prioritize prosthetics research then? You know what? I think I will. And I wonder if it's worth doing a big research push to finish that, just to get Tad up and running a little bit more. Well, it's not running he has a problem with. He's not missing a leg. You know what I mean? Oh, I forgot the power is off on this thing too, which does impact the speed at which this goes. You know what? Sure, I'm going to turn off the smithing and tailoring for now. Obviously, we're going to have that on. But Vasquez will do... I'm sorry, was that construction? Hey, the construction of 3. Which is fine. There's not that much. Well, you're going to reset the traps, which is okay. You'll do a little bit of hauling, which is good. Yeah, no, I think this is an excellent idea. You'd be doing this slower right now anyway. We're not desperate for clothing, despite it saying we need warm clothes. I think we're going to be fine. Chico got some messel parasites, tended again. That was another 100. Like, what would be annoying is if we had one at 99, which would require one extra 10. But no, there we go. It went away. Good. I mean, it might have still happened and didn't watch. Petra's got her mostly combat command. We're not going to use it for anything else. Medical treatment. Oh, that was some more muscle parasites, another 100%. And that is resolved on Tad. Okay. That wasn't helping things either with the manipulation, actually. Because I think you were sitting at 18% manipulation. And yeah, now you're back at 50%. Okay. It's still not great. But, well, it's like 3 times better than it was, though, I guess. And not that manipulation is the only thing that comes in to play, but yeah. Tap, 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 tap. Yeah, we do need the stockpile. Building the extra one, yeah, I think it's probably legit. Man, we are getting another raid. Neanderthals. Okay, that can be scary because they are all innately tough. Their weapons suck, but they're all innately very tough. It takes a lot of damage to knock them down. We don't have to do anything special. I think we're going to be fine. We're just going to go and set up sort of vaguely over here and like that. And that is that. A trap might kill one of them. Again, they're tough. They take a lot of damage to knock down. Actually, Vasky, I'll move you a little closer here. This still might not be an ideal range for that weapon, but I don't think we've got another weapon we'd want to put you in there. I mean, there's been this shotgun decaying here for a while, but it did finally go away. Yeah, one down. Oh, no, actually 2 went down, and there were some pretty serious injuries there. All right, that's great. That's good. Oh, I'm going to go and raise the hemogen limit on Petra, so you have more hemogen ready for an attack. Move there. See if you can catch one of these. You know, more fresh meat. Maybe that's it. Randy just wants to make sure our larder is fully stocked before winter. Oh, that is a mistake. Yeah, we're not going to get the others. All right, we'll drop you. Petra took, I think, an extra injury there. You got stabbed. Sky. Okay, you're fine. Some bruises and things. We're just going to cancel that. All right. This game could be one where we make a really long trap tunnel. I don't think there's anything we can use to, like, abuse the water, right? I don't think so. I don't know. I do wonder if we should hunt the Mega Sloth. There's not really any rush. I suppose one thing we might want to do is double-click these corpses and put a hull urgently on them so that they get thrown into the freezer. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Petra's here despite bleeding, but it's fine. You know, I was going to say, your hemogen just dropped. I think it does decay on its own. I don't know if this is a thing. Is there any chance that while Petra is bleeding, her hemogen count goes down faster? Doesn't seem to be. You just lost the 1 tick over there and you're still actively bleeding. So I suspect the answer is no, but that actually seems like a missed opportunity. Or maybe it's happening and it's just so small that it's not enough for me to notice. That is possible too. All right, prosthetics slowly being researched. Cloth parka, yeah, some stuff rotting there. Stoker, terrifying hallucinations. Okie dokie, that's fine. Yeah, you're gonna try to run away from people. Better than Berserk. Petra is still bleeding. All right. I mean, I could have enforced a rest, which is finally happening now. But yeah, you're actually a-okay. Yeah, Sky's gonna... I honestly probably should have just stopped that. You know what I'm gonna do with Petra is I'm gonna put doctor care but no medicine. You know, someone can kiss your boo-boo. But that's it. And then we'll just go and raise this up if we need to. It's a little bit risky to do. But it might be okay. Vasquez, I'm gonna get you to prioritize refueling this thing that you just built, please. Thank you very much. Rainy thunderstorm is fine. We'll have to monitor the fire situation a little bit because if it's still burning after the rain stops, that can be a problem. But so far, so good. Stoker no longer hallucinating. Alrighty. And there's a little fire there. Bunch of her haze on fire. And Petra fleeing fire. Fair enough. This stuff, okay, is decaying. Oh, this rice needs to be hauled in. Quickly. Some of this too. This is the higher priority stuff, but... do we can. We might lose a little bit, which is, I guess, annoying. We do definitely have enough food. You know what I'm going to do is I will go and make the decision. I'm going to turn off the sowing on the rice. It's already off on the hay, and that's another rice field here. I'll do that. We've got another rice field there. Yeah, again, I'll turn off sowing. We'll let whatever's there grow, but don't bother replanting it. Fire, although it is still raining, so that should be okay. Good. Petra might still sow some other things, and some of these fields are longer growing fields, which might be a little riskier with winter coming, but I think it's fine. Yeah, again, just try to free up some work. So I'm going to prioritize mining that little chunk out. We'll send the cable in a little further. We can't have a light in the middle of the room, so what I'll do is I'll get one here now, so that'll illuminate most of it, which is going to help our little work rates, and that's going to be okay. And yeah, hay will have to be brought in soon, but we don't have to rush. You're still botching harvests? The 17 plant skill? Do you really, is it just a 1% chance to fail? Is your manipulation low? Ah. I think you're also drunk. Yes. Okay. I was like, yes, the interrupted death rest, but I don't think that was all of it. Going swimming. Yeah, sure, you can do that little recreation. That's going to be okay. Dig, 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 dig. And sleep. That's all good. Okay. Cold snap. Well. After the cold snap ends, we might be able to justify doing a little bit more sewing. That being on fire, how much do I hate that? I think it's fine. We got a natural fire break here. There's nothing critically important over there. Yeah, no, that's fine. Okay. So yeah, we'll turn off all the sewing. And I guess just in case, although we might not be able to save it in time, not even harvest fully grown, just harvest, period. Let's do that, and actually, temporarily. I'm gonna double click the trees. There you go. Guess not. But I'm just gonna cancel. Oh, in here too. And I think there's a stump. Just want to cancel that so that the plant cutting actually goes for the plants. I'm gonna send everyone's plant cutting to a 1 and force a little reset here. Try to harvest as much as you can before it dies. Again, it'll only die when it hits -10, and we had a nice little buffer there, but almost certainly it'll hit that overnight. So if we can just save our crops as much as we can, and yeah, I'm not going to bother planting anything while the cold snap is done, is active. While it's over, we could consider it, you know, because I think I've said for like the last 2 years, it's like, oh, I'm surprised how long the growing period's gone, but it's not like we need it for food. And the other things do take a long time and might die. Like we might be able to sneak in a rice harvest or even 2 before winter sets in properly. But yeah, I think this is okay. And yeah, some of these are a little harder than others. But this is fine. Okay, let me go and reset the plant cut back to more normal. Yeah, I guess I'll leave it off for Tad. And you're harvesting this, which is, yeah, fine, good, groovy. You might cut down some of the trees. Bosa's going berserk. Well, that is very annoying that we still haven't managed to cut off your leg. But let's go and punch Bosa, who will also maybe fight Stoker. Well, Stoker didn't get... Oh, there it is. Yep, that's fine. I hit target, did I? Oh. Tad, I didn't actually want you to join in the combat. That was my bad. I wanted everyone else to go and punch. Punch, punch, punch. Okay. Sky. Capture. Okay, you're losing a little bit of blood. Again, should be fine. And then, yeah, we'll try to remove that leg. Because then you can't do that no more. Get random stuff over here. I guess what I'll do is let's go high priority haul. I'm not doing another harvest. Let's make sure to get this stuff in. Okay. Some little visitors. No storage space. We're working on it. Actually, what I can do now. Well, I want to make them out of blocks. Yeah, I think so. We're going to start building new granite shelves. Actually, I don't know if we can go all the way to the corners for the trade beacon. I think actually we can. I think the trade beacon is rather large. But let me just do these for now. Link settings. Sometimes I do copy setting accidentally, but we want to link. And then, yeah, these will get moved over there later, but we'll save ourselves a little bit of time now by not doing that. There you go. Construction has begun. Good. Yeah, get some more storage, please. Thank you. All that stuff in. The cloth's also deteriorating, although we've got a little bit of time for it. I don't know if it's got to be urgent the same way. Inspired taming. I don't know. I mean, we're starting to get a lot of hay, which is interesting. We could do something like this bottom area over here could become an animal pen, for example. In which case we wouldn't want to grow any more rice here. We could consider the whole plant dandelions or whatever. I don't tend to do that. I find it kind of takes way too much time, doesn't do much for us. There's no grass here currently, but it is, I was going to say, it is the cold snap that might have killed it off. That might be the case. Lower fertility here, which I think does impact grass a little bit better there. Do I want to we might, I don't even know if we still have Muffalo on the map. We do. Not right now. I don't think I need to add the overhead and the wealth of having more animals currently. I think that would be bad. And yeah, we do have a lot of wealth because of this food, so it might be a good thing that we went and trimmed down on that. We need wood loaded in there. Oh, speaking of wood, now what I'm going to do is go back to harvest fully grown. And let's chop the trees within our wall. Sometimes I prioritize chopping the trees outside the wall and leaving them here, but no, I don't even know if I need to cut this much. I think we'll go through it fairly quickly, though. Especially, you know, with the whole power thing. Actually, I'm going to get you to fill up these just generator first, which that's only going to be 3 pieces of wood, which isn't great. It's Chico's birthday. Oh, you just became frail? Should I vamp Chico? Does it grow back body parts? Wrong person. Heal wounds and chronic illness. I don't think it grows back body parts, though. No, scars. Which I keep thinking about Sky, because Sky does have that scar there. Ooh, look at the blizzard! Well, I haven't seen that before. Huh. All right. Wow. Cold snap. It feels like the weather outside today. Actually, yesterday was really weird. Yesterday, we had like 30 millimeters of rain. And you got to realize, you know, it is late December at this point in Canada. Well, mid to late December. The ground is frozen. There's snow everywhere. So we were very concerned about flooding, which was fine. But then today, it's like minus 19. So we went from like +5 and raining quite a lot to minus 19. Clearly, two fronts really met one another. But it was, yeah, a pretty dramatic shift. So yeah, right now, this feels like what's going on outside. We can go and extend the power cable. I mean, eventually we'll have to want to extend that out here. This is more than enough for the room. We got to extend it far enough so we can get another lamp. And then, of course, we'll put the little communicator, it's trade beacon, whatever it's called, in the middle of the room. Not that we have that unlocked yet, though. Cold snap is over. It is +7. It's not that late. But again, I'm good on food. The other crops could take longer to grow. Not all the heel root survived partially. You know what? If anything, it might be worth the heel root. What's the growing period on heel root? 7 days. So it would finish, I mean, on the first day of December, which might be fine. Okay, I'm going to allow sowing on those. I think we're good on, yeah, we've got lots of Psychite tea plus some extra Psychite sitting around. I could do some extra cotton. What's the growing period on you? I think you can't see it here. Sometimes I go looking for the plant, or here, 8 days. I'm going to leave it off, but we will go and try to see if we can get one more heel root harvest in. I don't think that's greedy. I think that's sort of cautious. Actually, let me mine this out because that's where I'm putting the other light. Well, actually, the lights might end up just flanking here because I think I'm going to want to clear this completely. But we can put it here for now, just to make sure this room's illuminated. But yeah, I think we'll have to do some side lights later. Vasquez finished in construction. Oh, maybe doing the traps. Animal wargs. 10 wargs is fine. A little bit of honor. Chronicles of Vince. Less money, but we do get the honor. Psychic Insanity Lance. I rarely use them. I probably should, but I rarely use them. Okay, I think we'll just accept this. Do I want to accept it now? I don't see any reason why not. All right. Do we want to do a quick haul outside before... you know what? Let me do the ambrosia. I can accept it now because I don't show up for 7 hours. So, accept this. Honor here. Wait for the ambrosia to be hauled in, and then restrict everyone to be inside the walls, please. There we go. That looks good. All right. So, just limit everyone to the walled area, please. Wait for the wargs. Get some fairly easy loot. Don't have any power. Oh, 2 of these are out. Jeez. Petra. All right, well, I'll get you to do it. You're there. You're near the wood. It's fine. Get that started. Medical emergency. Oh, and Stoker. Oh, because you're decaying. It's fine. It's fine. Sorry what's happened to you there, Stoker, but that is what it is. You weren't that impressive. We're just going to let you do that. Like, you know, it would be ideal to, you know, make you as comfortable as possible. We're not even really focusing on that. Boomerang inside the base is very unpleasant. All right. I was almost surprised about the Manhunter pack. Like, what is happening now? Right. No, we knew that was coming. When we get to turrets, we are going to have to do the thing where we put a turret outside to unstack people. All right. Manhunters are nearly at the front. We don't have all the traps up, which is too bad because it would be fairly effective. But, yeah, Chico. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think Chico, I think Chico could accidentally hit him back the head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe there's still a possibility there. I don't remember the exact number. Now, of course, there's going to be some fairly rapid decay going on here. 50-50 chance of insta-decay to Scaria. We should get Petra to carry the injured wargs as quickly as possible, since she's doubly immune to all of it. First, because of her base xenotype, but then because she's a sanguiphage. Okay, that's fine. So what's going to happen here? Maybe I'll release... Well, no, Petra's fine. Finish off. Finish off. Actually, did any of these insta-rot? Maybe not. Pods arrived. Jade, Psychic Insanity Lance. All that in so it doesn't decay outside. But yeah. Oh, yeah, they're there. Oh, maybe they're frozen so they didn't actually do the miasma cloud stuff. Or whatever it's called in this game. Rot stink. All right. I think Petra, yeah, just equip the Psychic Insanity Lance, which I don't know. Maybe I'll try to remember to use them. I think all those things, I think they're really powerful, and I just never get around to them. A little bit of healing, but again, I've got you set to no medicine, so we're just kissing all these boo-boos. You don't really need it. But, a little bit more medical training, presumably the same amount of XP, even not using medicine, right? So that actually might be superior. Speaking of, boss, still need to go and remove that leg. One day it'll happen. All right, Sky, you got it. Remove that leg. What's your skill at? 12.65, and you failed again. And you're full on your training. Okay, so we'll wait 24 hours and give it another go. Or wait a few hours. I don't think it's not a 24-hour reset. I think that decays over time such that the skill limit has reset over 24 hours, but I don't think you actually have to wait that way. I don't think so. Where are you going? Harvesting poplar trees. Oh, yes, in this zone over here. That is fine. There you go. Plant that. Once you're finished replanting this, I'll turn off sowing so we don't get another batch afterwards. Slow research. That frail's really not good. We could get you on Lucy. If we get a stack of Lucy, we could consider it with Chico. Because I think it can heal everything. Or, bionic spines are quite far away, but maybe... no, this is different. There used to be something. Maybe it was with some various prosthetic mods. There was something that effectively counted as a replacing the torso. I don't think the spine does it. Yeah, no, that's really bad. Because, yeah, we're low on total people. And now that number's getting slightly lower. Mad Boom Rat. Is it the one inside the base? Of course it is. All right. One over here, and yeah, if you can shoot it now, that'd be fine. If you could shoot it now, that would be fine. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Don't blow up my people, don't blow up my base. I mean, the outside would be fine. Setting the walls on fire wouldn't be an issue, because we put them up pretty quick. It would just suck if it, killed off a bunch of our harvest, then all of a sudden we'd be like, what is our food situation? I don't know. Tap, tap, tap. We'll mine out this room as well, because that's going to be our workshop that we're going to need some space with. Stoker's going to die, but that sucks, but that's the way it be. In fact, you know what? We can give you... No. You know what? No medical care at all. Yep, it's fine. Tap, 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 tap. Yeah, we'll build some more shells, but we don't need it quite yet. Okay. Things are halfway okay. We're going to do an anti-cliffhanger. And we're going to put a cut in here while everything is okay. So unusual to do it that way. I really like this map. It's so interesting. Oh, hold on. We do have a Lantern Festival. We'll probably start with that next time. Folks, thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.